has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Washington Nationals and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Rafael Devers leads the team in OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher. He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
A big swing and a miss. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one down the line, and foul ball. The 0-2 comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Swing and a ball popped up. Moving under this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. Nationals go quietly, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back now at Fenway. Our starter in this one, Jackson Rutledge.
Well, Luke, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to...
But it's off his glove. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some guys that can punish the baseball, Chris.
It's so fun to watch these guys take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined. Don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone. And when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it. So we'll keep our ears open today.
Pops it up as he checks his swing. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And he deals. On the ground out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
That was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting average so much higher. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now batting Tristan Casas. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in. A second scores as well. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
And now the DH, Vaughn Grissom. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Devers on third. Casas at second with one away. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 3-zip. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the second game of the series. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Two on, one out. Grounder might be two. Slings to second, and that's two. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Boston, here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. The line to kick the pitch. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to Casas, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First pitch just misses. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Luis.
One gone, runner at first. And now it's Luis Garcia. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. This one in the air right field. O'Neill grabs it on the run. Here's Lane Thomas. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Giolito, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering upstairs. Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nationals lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. Rutledge back to work. On the ground to third. Jumps, throws. 1 up, 1 down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Up and in, and that is ball 1. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits off the monster. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Duran now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Runner at second here, one gone. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
On the ground at first, Meneses. And that is that. For the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back inside Fenway Park, and here is Ildemaro Vargas. On the ground to third. Jump throw. And one away in the top of the third. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
This one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So the Nats lineup turns over. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Tapper back to the mound. Whips it to Casas. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing to do it for Washington. Still down 3-0. Back here in Fenway, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, Masataka Yoshida. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And here is Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Back here in Boston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Stone Garrett. Giolito back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Joey Meneses.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. And the slider just misses. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Duran pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Eddie Rosario will hit next. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The Nationals trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side. Rafaela. The throw to first. And the inning is over. And the Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. bottom of the inning. And now Vaughn Grissom.
The designated
Line to the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Fires over to first. And O'Neill is retired. And now here is Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Boston, and now the catcher comes up to him. Hebert Ruiz. Here comes the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Duran calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
On the outside corner, 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Lane Thomas.
And here it comes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Right through there for a strike.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. Next pitch just misses. 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And another ball. Popped up. Garcia has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
Center fielder, number 16.
So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and he's on at first.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So man aboard. Here's Reese McGuire. Rutledge over to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garrett makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Yoshida in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Tanner Rainey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Thompson getting loose as well.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. They'll throw to third. In there safely. Now it's Devers at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And that one hammered Robles. Reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Victor Robles. His righty-lefty splits there. The pitch. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Kicks and deals. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Abrams in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The shortstop takes the ball. And now 2-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, when he get the call on the mound the pitch before, felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
2 outs. Ball finds the corner. 0-2. Bounce to the left side. Story whips it to first on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And next for the Red Sox, Vaughn Grissom. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And that one lifted in the air center field. Robles sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. There's a strike. I see you win.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Robles makes the grab, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. Giolito back to work.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Eddie Rosario. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. That's out to center field. Duran drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Rainey.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Man at first, and now the shortstop, Trevor Story. 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late. Rafaela gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And another ball. Next offering is down low. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That misses. 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And a foul ball. 1st and 2nd, no outs. Here the bottom of the 7th. 8-foot slider ties him up, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here is Masataka Yoshida. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Red Sox trying to break this one open here in the second game of the series. Into center. Robles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Throw is on the line, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5. Here's Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Devers.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. That one felt good. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 7-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. The guy's got a real hard fastball, and you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the foul.
New arm out of the bullpen, Mason Thompson. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now, Tristan Casas, 1 for 3. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on. All Red Sox in this one. Caught him looking for the K. 4 runs in the inning, 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. And the pitch. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Fought off foul. The pitch. 1 at second. Out. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Vaughn Grissom. The pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robles right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Right fielder.
So stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. Lifted in the air, right center field. Garrett makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Man at first. Here's Trevor Story. Right through there for a strike. Thompson, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over. Back now at Fenway. And Liam Hendricks will take over on the mound. Hard-throwing Australian.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. You remember?
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's deep into the monster seats and gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. And they're on the board. It's 7-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
So, man aboard. Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. Right through there for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. The 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And it bangs off the monster. Around third. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to.
And now Eddie Rosario. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the second game of the series. Struck him out looking. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Hebert Ruiz. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the first 2 games of this series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.